I don't even want to talk about this. Slash marker, chess. Okay, please, it's been forever since we played chess. Please, for the love of God, do not mention the screen region, okay? We're going to figure out what we're going to do with it. I know it looks like we're playing on a dang Game Boy Advance or something like that. I don't know because the chessboard is square, but we're playing it on a rectangular image that we're sending to stream. It feels nice to be playing some chess again, though. Let me tell you. Let me tell you. I'm going to pin you here. Now, why am I playing chess again? Well, honestly, the last time I played chess, I feel like it was a landmark moment for Ludwig. He beat me in a Twitch Rivals. And then that was kind of a landmark moment for me as well, because I said, wait a minute, this isn't fun anymore. That was literally the last game that I played on chess.com. Until today, until this very game you see before you right now. We don't have to rush super fast. You got 10 minutes. But then I started following a little bit of the candidates tourney. And I said to myself, you know what? I actually don't mind this. The candidates is where the person who wins gets to challenge the current sitting world champion to a match. I've been following the results. And been enjoying looking at the positions and stuff like that. And it gave me the itch again. I'm not going to deny it. It gave me the itch again a little bit. Maybe this position is not as good as I thought it was. Maybe this position is actually kind of ass. I do love... I mean, to me, the funny... If you want to take this, go ahead. Go honest, I wouldn't even sweat it. I wouldn't sweat it in the slightest. Let's put some pressure on you. But what I was going to say is the funny thing about following the candidates is that apparently everybody wants the best player to win unless the best player is Yan Nepomniachtchi, at which point nobody wants the best player to win. Everybody says, God, this is the worst possible outcome that could have conceivably happened. I want anybody else to win but this guy. We don't want the rematch? Well, I don't know. Look, I'm not in the chess drama, so I don't want to get involved. But I know Magnus said he didn't want to play him again for the World Championship. Here's my 2 cents on that. You're the world champion, so tough luck. Like, you know, life's hard. Hold on, I feel like a damn genius. That was not smart. You're right, the fork is much smarter. Yeah. Okay. Okay, how about this fork? How about this fork? I mean, my hypothesis is just that, you know, if you're the world champion, if the guy you beat wins the candidates, you got to play him again. I mean, it's easy for me to say. I don't have to actually do the work involved with that. But at the same time, like, you know, it's your job. Sorry to say. Okay, I got some genius level plays here. I'm feeling good. I mean, are you castling? Is that what you're doing right now? Go ahead. You take here. Then I take you. Otherwise, we've got your knight pinned to your king via the pawn here. My God, he's even using arrows. Why not short castle? It depends what you're into. Me personally, I prefer getting a piece to short castling. But I might be kind of like a psycho like that. In fact, I think I'm going... There's a part of me that says like full psycho build here. What if you long castle, just to get the free check. Then he goes here. You take here with your queen, threatening mate in 1 if he doesn't do anything to stop you. Or you just take the pawn as well. But okay, so how do you stop mate in 1 here? I don't think you do. Pre-move it? I would never. I would never, man. This is where I feel amazing about this game, and then I'm going to go back and look at the match review, and it's going to be like 17 blunders. Well, okay, whoa. What's going on? Why did the screen get dark? Learn the why behind your moves with game review. Plus 33. Wood League, hey. Okay, hold on. Let's see what happens when I go to game review. 1 blunder, that's not that bad. I'm sure our blunder came from when we could have had that fork, but instead we pressured their queen and then they just walked themselves into a worse fork. It's checking our mistakes. Okay. You can't even see the accuracy, huh? I gotta chat. How do I disable chat on chess.com? Because I want to keep this up at all times. But I also don't want to be challenged. Is there a way to disable challenges? Okay, let's see here. Have you tried settings? Thanks for that. That's very helpful. Appreciate it. Cover it with your camera. I could cover it with my camera. Okay. Start my review, please. How the hell does this work? Okay. H5 is the last book move. This is a good time to get out of trouble. This is the Caro Kann defense opening. You've played this opening 250 times with a 55% win rate. What can I say? I do like the Caro Kann defense based on what I remember. We're at plus 0.48 for white, but that's the engine doesn't really evaluate that as a half pawn. That just means that in most circumstances, the engine playing against itself would get a win, but it would also be quite drawish. Okay. Yeah, the engine isn't God or my father or my boss. You overlooked an opportunity to develop a piece. Okay, A6 is an inaccuracy. Might I suggest that they might have preferred a castle here? Castling is best. Castling gets your king to a safer square out of the center of the board while also developing your rook. Counterpoint, castling, kind of boring. Okay, next most important move. Not a good move. This loses a piece. How does this lose a piece? Well, because I'm not gaining a piece. Retry me. Obviously, the best move is this. Good job, you found the free piece. It's just a simple 9-point difference. Nice fork. There was only one good move and you found it. Yeah, fair enough. Wait, queen checks you and then takes your knight? I'm not used to this new game review, man. How do I get back to what I'm used to? Wait, no, wait, hold on. Queen doesn't check me and take my knight. It is worse than I thought. But if queen takes for the check, then I just go here, and then they probably, or well, I guess that's even better. Yeah, it's okay. And then even if we do this, they probably just take my other pawn. Oh, they can't because they're in check. Then they probably swap queens and we look like pretty bad, but they take the knight. They can't take the knight. Their king is pinned. It's still a bad move, don't get me wrong. Then they take the pawn. They can't take the pawn because if we do this, though, they take the pawn. But, okay. All right, I'm going to go to settings. If I could figure out where it is on this website, all settings. And then I am going to remove the ability to chat with me. Somehow. There's got to be a way. Notifications. Don't notify me of anything, please. That's step one. Save that. Home settings. You can turn off all of that as far as I'm concerned. It's under privacy. Thank you. Privacy. Send and receive messages from only my friends. Allow chat requests from nobody. Game chat, nobody. Game chat, nobody. May post notes, nobody. May view my blog, only my friends. May see my friends list, nobody. May see my insights, only me. Do not allow incoming friend requests. Do not allow game challenges, club invitations, or tournament invitations. It's a damn dream, dude. I'm in the diving bell. It's the only settings I've ever wanted on a website in my entire life. Do not perceive me. Okay, so this should be fine now. We get to play some chess again. And we can even have the chat open on the side for no reason. Okay, I'm a simple man. Wait, no, I'm a London player now. I forgot. By the way, in case you forgot where I'm at in the world of chess, I do not know openings. That's like one of the cool things about me, is that I don't know openings at all. I'm not like other chess players. My main goal is not to do endless amounts of opening prep. I'm just thinking. Here's what I'm thinking. Here, 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 take, open. I don't know if that's smart at all. I just kind of play chess. You know what I mean? That being said, I'm now out of prep at move 6. I don't like any of my moves right now. Maybe it's time to get a new opening. Give me this for now. You could do worse than e2, I'm sure. I mean, I get like h3, but then they just move back. I don't really want to threaten them there. We could do this, but then they're going to develop this knight anyway, so we're kind of just giving them a free move. That's what I was hoping for. Now this bishop feels a little more valuable because they can't move the knight because the queen is pinned, and then your bishop's not occupying this space, which is a little nicer for us. Suppose if we wanted to, we could play this and try to get it, but then he's just going to go there anyway, so like, what's the point? What's the point, man? It doesn't make a huge difference. You're going to castle kingside, obviously. Are we going to castle queenside and then do a pawn push? It's kind of interesting. I don't really love this, though, because this bishop's kind of ass. You know what? I'm going to go sicko mode. I am now willing to push you. Oh, now that is a surprise. Okay. What a delightful little move you've offered there. Now you got me thinking here. Obviously, I see the queen getting us to b1 here. But then I'm like, hold on, is this even so bad? Because check their b2. Check this out. You go here. As long as, let's say I move my queen up. No, that's not good. Because I'm trying to... No, it's fine. Watch this, okay? This is a little risky. You got to work with me. Queen to d2. Queen takes b2. Rook here is protected by the knight. The knight's protected by the queen. Queen is forced to go here. Rook takes b7. What an interesting little situation you got there. What an interesting little situation we've got there. Why not just b3? Because it's a little boring. He didn't take the bait. He didn't take the bait. I would still do it, though. In fact, I actually, if anything, I like it more now. We have to figure out what we're going to do with our damn bishop, though. Plenty of time on the clock. You don't have to worry about the clock. If anything, like, and this is the honest to goodness truth, if anything, I play too fast. I'm slow in the opening because I have no prep. Try to get the bishop set up to reposition our knight. If necessary. Ah, shit. I didn't even think about it. Fair enough. You know what? Fair enough. To the victor go the spoils. I gotta, and this is especially unfortunate because now I gotta do something like this. It's a rare one. Or do I? Or do, you know what? Maybe I don't. You gonna push me? I wouldn't push me. Maybe you want to push me? I wouldn't push me. I'm down a pawn. Okay, you know what my problem is? We got to play more on instinct. Here, where do you go? It's a great question. The second question, where do I go? If I go here, you're not taking our pawn. We got to put some aggro on the damn field. You just, no, you go here. We're not going to trade. You know we're not going to trade. I know we're not going to trade. It's the thing about chess. It's interesting, right? It's a thinking man's game. And many thinking men choose the castle because I don't know what else I'm going to do. Okay, you want to force me out? See, that's the thing. People told me bishop to e3, but I didn't really want to resolve the pin just yet. But you know what? If they're trying to force me back here to get pinned myself. I refuse. I think I can get them to screw up their center. Well, no, if I go back here, they're not going to push. They can't afford the castle queenside. I knew it. They're not going to do that. Wouldn't be caught dead doing that. Okay, now is the part of the game where we need to come up with some sort of plan. We need to do something. Let's start with a b3. This is really bad. That's truly horrendous. We got to get that knight out of there as soon as possible. Maybe something like that. Actually, maybe it's not that, because if they did that, then I would take this and they would open up their king side a little bit. So it's not that horrible. I mean, now I'm a simple man. Now I'm like, I go here. You want to trade queens? I definitely say no to that. You go here. I go here. I don't take. There's no way I take on that. You must be out of your mind to think I wouldn't be caught dead taken in this situation.
I thought you locked your door.
No.
First time when I tried to open it, it was like, it wouldn't open. And I was like, oh my God, what's he doing?
I'm just streaming, as always.
Are you winning?
I am losing this game for sure right now. I just put myself in a fork like a fool. I'm saved somehow. Never mind. Honestly, it could be worse.
Ooh, you're 1500. You're back at it again.
I played literally one game. This is my first game.
You're back at it again.
It's interesting. It's interesting. Because no, you definitely do not do that now that I think. You know what? It's not that interesting. And it folds you back here. It's a strange setup, don't get me wrong. They're getting their knight involved. I go here. Dude, we got plays. Hold on. Put pressure on this knight. They can't move him. Then put pressure on this pawn. This pawn is weak. Maybe they move rook here. This pawn is weak too, just to be real with you. But we got to open up some space. See, even this doesn't bother me that much because now our queen gets out a little bit. Back to a more realistic location. Swap, swap, get the pawn back. It's time to start playing on instinct again. You're going to have to with this clock. Bro, we're playing 1400 chess. Everyone just relax. I mean, that's already a free pawn if we want it. What's your plan? What's your game plan here? Oh, you get the but then hold on. You take, I go, yeah, you got to think about it. Are you going to go here? I don't think you would go there. Take. Ooh, it's a very interesting situation. It's very interesting. It's interesting, the situation. Well, you know what? Do I trust my endgame? Down a pawn, do I trust my endgame here? I would say probably not. What if okay, you got no time. You got no time. Make some moves. It's time to go back with your instincts. We put more pressure on you. That was a great move. Because now we get a rook for a bishop. Very acceptable trade. Unfortunately, we still have no time. You know what you do here? This is where you go sicko mode. What are you gonna take me? Or are you gonna advance and screw your own bishop? What are you gonna do? You're gonna advance and screw your own bishop. Okay, admittedly, that screws up my queen a little bit. But you know what? We go here. We take this. And now we force you to trade your own bishop by going here. Unless maybe you just push me down, but I'm not sweating it too much. I will not pre-move it. Okay, we have what? 1 minute, 54 seconds. 1 minute, 54 seconds. I love it. Actually, you probably do this, and I'm forced to move again. Yeah, you gotta embrace time, though. That's the thing about time. You gotta embrace it. But now your dude is not protected at all. So what are you gonna do about that? Then I'm gonna move my bishop back here. I would still take for sure. We gain a pawn in this situation. Then we move the rook over, and we start to take control of the open file. What are you gonna do? This? You're going to move him back. With God as my witness, I honestly thought about doing a move that would just lose us the game instantly. Okay, I love this move. Pressure on this, force you to make some interesting decisions. I should never think ever again. Thinking is where you... See, this is why I wasn't worried about my opponent's time, because they're playing as fast as I am for no reason. You swap me? In this situation, you swap me. 1 minute, 21 seconds. We got to get our own bishop involved. I'm okay with that. Where are you going? Where are you going? Because you're about to have some problems. Because now we got this. Oh, no, we don't. Interesting. Very interesting. Actually, we do this. I'm a fool. Or just not that. Not that one. No sweat. Don't give him a free bishop move. I mean, this is still pretty bad, don't get me wrong. But now we can do this. Oh, no, never mind, we can't. Okay, hold on. I got an incredible play. This, take. This is what's called a zugzwang. What an incredible blunder from me. He didn't take? He's scared. It's the only explanation. 57 seconds. Oh no. I lost a checkmate? Okay, good game, good game. That did not go well. We lost it in the mid-game. Excuse me, how are you issuing me challenges? I should not have sacrificed my pawn like that. That game wasn't too bad. Considering we were down a pawn early, we made a good recovery. But you know us, we don't analyze losses. Put me back in.